Everyone, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. Thanks for watching another video. This video is a speed paint of 2 requests I had. I wanted to do like a monthly request thing where I draw what OC or character you have in mind, or yourself, or even like a fandom character. All completely fine. I am pretty versatile, so I can draw plants, some animals. Like, I'm not drawing a horse, but I can draw your cat or your dog or even a chicken. No problem with those. And this request, this one specifically, I think is from Chaotic. I have to look at my notes right quick. Yes, this one's from Chaotic Stars, who is one of my best supporters. They comment on everything I do, and I'm very, very happy that you do. It makes me feel special. It's like, oh, they like me a lot. Cool. And they usually like all my work, and I just really appreciate them. And the reference they gave me was this goth woman. She's more of a romantic goth. I know a bit about goth culture, just a little bit. But she looks like a romantic goth, and she wanted her with short hair and her eyes open. I was like, no problemo. I really like the reference picture because the lighting's interesting, and I haven't drawn like a goth or alternative character in a while. What you're seeing now is a sketch, and I usually do a nice detailed sketch if I'm over painting and under painting, but this I'm just doing a line art and painting under it. I had a lot of fun with this because I just went with my usual style. Now I'm moving on to the, look at my notes again, Animal Crossing tips request, which is someone with brown hair, hazel eyes, and they love donuts. Not much of a description, but oddly enough, this was also really, really fun to draw. You see me using the smushy tool here. I started loving that tool, especially if you're doing it for sketches where you can just slightly adjust instead of redrawing over and over again. Because I hate redrawing over and over again because you get a little impatient, but if I can just smush things around, very, very, very helpful. Don't get too attached to those heart eyes. They do not show up later. Actually, this character, there's so many eye details that I change, but I still love it all the same. Sure. Oh yeah, the ears. I actually was inspired by the artist from D and Angel. I love how she draw her ears. They stick out a lot, but I didn't do as much as dramatic as she did. Okay, but hoops. Alright, now to the line art. I really sped up this video. And for this, I was using like the real G pen, which gave a bit of texture, but I was not sure if I wanted that or not, so I think I switched to the regular G pen for this one. Oh yeah, I copy pasted the eye because she's looking like cross-eyed anyway, so I was like, you can copy and paste that, no problem. I like copy and pasting and flipping when the character is looking forward. You don't want to really do that for your line art layer for your if it's like a 3/4 view, because it gets a little fuzzy and it's not going to be specifically anatomically correct. I'm done with that line art. I used a brush for the goth line art because I wanted it to be softer. And I love this brush. I was like, okay, we're using this brush each and every time I'm drawing, or like I'm doing a painting, because it's soft enough where it's not too harsh and it's not too hard. So I was really happy with this one because everything just turned out perfectly. I don't know what happened. Usually the line art part I am terrible at, but this turned out very, very, very well. So happy with this. Yeah, back to goth girls. I like drawing goth girls. I like goth characters in cartoons like Raven, or I'm trying to think of another one, Mavis from the vampire movie. I don't know. Oh yeah, I did the undercoloring during my lunch break at work because I was like, I can do this right quick. Now, painting the skin was a little, for some reason, like I forgot to paint how to paint skin for like 2 seconds, but then I was able to clean up and make it look more like skin, because it's just like way too red right now. The lips I decided to have like kind of soft, even though the reference is a little hard. But I want to be still painterly. Add some glitter to her eyes. And this is one of my favorite parts, is adding the satin to the top. Like, please, 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 if you're making like a unique texture onto like a shirt, just look up a reference image and try to see how it's like, how it looks, or at least like look at a tutorial, like a little like image tutorial, like very short. Alright, I fixed the shadows for the skin. It looks great. I love it. It gives it a lot of depth, though I wish I gave a bit more depth to it. I'm not sure. I think some rim lighting would help. This is a very, very good technique if you want to paint something. Paint hair specifically. You can paint clothes this way too. Paint hair real quick, just add little chunks of the lasso tool. Boom, look at that. Looks good. Happy with it. Yeah, I think this painting really needs some rim lighting. I don't know why I didn't add it. Oh yeah, you can do the same thing with highlights, but I put the highlights in a separate layer so that I can adjust it with the fingertip smudge tool, and I can erase it at will, and it looks like it's still like blended in. So the eyes, if you're doing like a semi-realism or semi-realistic painting of a person, never have the eyes like perfectly white, unless for some reason that's your style, go ahead. But it looks a lot more blended in with the character, because your eye has some subsurface scattering, so it's not gonna be like white and solid. It's gonna have a bit of the skin peeking through, or a bit of blood peeking through. So you want to make it like a grayish pink, or at least a shadow of it. You can add like a little stripe of white like I did. Oh yeah, I made the eyes a little blurry because I thought that would be really cool to give some softness. Having struggling doing the eye, but it looks good. I love it. I always do the eye like on top of the Sclera layer, so that I can easily like erase it and add it. Your sclera is the white of your eyes. I call it a sclera because one time I was like, what do I call the white of the eyes? Because I don't want to type in white of the eyes. So I looked it up online. So okay, it's called sclera. Sclera? I don't know. I did the TikTok eye thing because I thought that was kind of cool. I've seen it before, like years ago, when it was popular. But I like how it turned out. You can see on the right there. Yeah, it looks really good. Again, more depth. I started painting the plant right now, but I think I cut this short because I was like, y'all seen me paint plenty of plants. Yeah, I was just like, y'all seen it. Y'all good. If you want to see me paint plants, there's like 4 videos on it. Yeah, I think this painting could really use some rim lighting. I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep saying that because I'm like, oh, I could have done that, but this was a request, not like a commission. If this was commission, I would spend a week on it. But no, I spent like, I think 2 days on these 2, which is very appropriate. Like 2 of my afternoons. Oh, I love this little detail of the rose. Ah, so good. I add little hair strands to make it, I don't know, interesting. Give some interest. Yeah, I realized it wasn't done. I was like, oh snap, I gotta do the necklace. So I did some really rough necklace work right here. It made it look good in the end. Alright, we're going to Donut Girl. This is honestly my partner's most favorite most favorite art piece. Because he was like, it looks like she's so excited and obsessed with the donut. I was like, perfect. Because I was going to do a 3/4 view of her like slowly eating it, but I was like, I want the donut to be the feature. Because the way she mentioned it, I was like, okay, donuts. I like how I painted in the style too. I'm not sure what place this has. I think this is going to be like if I were to get like a quick request for something, or if I wanted like a quick cute drawing, I would just do it in this style because this is really, really fun. And I use a watercolor brush that gives it like a watercolor edge. And I like using it for this kind of style. Oh yeah, good bit of the video was cut because I didn't hit record. I hit pause and went to eat something and came back to draw, and I forgot to press unpause or record. But I like how I colored the sweater. The sweater looks good. What I did with the hair was really good too. I had a reference image up of exactly how I do this because I don't really do the super anime style that much. I kind of stepped away from it since I'm kind of studying like fine art, but I don't know, this felt right. this felt good. I like how I did the hair. I used the smudge fingertip tool for that. Don't get too attached to these eyes because I changed these real quick. But I like how, like right here, I was like, this is gonna look good. Great, awesome. I've been so not super happy with my art. Like the man holding the carnations in my short, I liked him a lot. I spent like a couple days on him. The carnations like the hardest part, but then I had to draw like jewelry detail. Oh yeah, this is why I changed the eyes into something really, really cute. I was super happy with it. I think I'm gonna draw my eyes if I'm doing this super cute anime style for now on. Lots of shiny. And I did the eyelashes because this felt right too. I don't want the eyelashes just to be black. Oh yeah, me drawing the donuts. I like how the donuts turned out. 100%. They look super good. At least in my eyes. They look really, really good. That's a Boston cream on the left, and the right is a powdered donut. And the center is just a regular donut with a strawberry pink topping. Yeah, I like using the watercolor brush for painting the donuts to turn out really good. I had bits of red because I thought it would be interesting, and it looked right, so I was like, oh, I'll add this here. This looks good. And it makes it more interesting, add more variation to the hair. Okay, good. I fixed the back of the hair because I was like, that back of the hair looks awful. Oh, this is really fun too. I had like a watercolor edge on the layer and then add some hearts and sparkles because it felt very appropriate. Just make it, oh, she's really excited to eat this. She's so obsessed with it. It looks so good. I'm very proud of these two. For like, I don't know, I get two different emotions. Lemon sprinkles. I wasn't really happy with the sprinkles, but they're there. Yeah, I can't have only one style for some reason, because I'm like, if the subject's separate, then I can't use the donut girl style on the goth lady. This is the original rendering, and there is an edited version here. I like this version a lot. It looks very pretty, it looks very moody. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Alright, have a great day. Bye. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.